worshipper, then we still say keep calm. Barbarian and the savage born Bodija, Awolowo legacy, keep calm. Yoruba leader preach, keep calm, because they are gutless coward. Now, keep calm, keep calm, keep calm. How long do we want to keep calm?
Exactly.
Then that is question for every one of us. How
Exactly.
long do
Exactly.
we want to keep calm? Now, let me go back to my question, Baba. Governor Seyi Makinde just came out within 8 to 7 hours, which is, to me, it is not standard. It is because in a civilized country, at least, it take government or any leadership more than 24 hours before such a person can come alive and say the incident didn't take a life, or the incident this and that. He just came out and said 2 persons died. And then we believe that this government, they are really practical what is called lies. It is their DNA. They know how to manipulate. What's your take on Sunny Day? Is it 2 persons die? Because I can show you more video. If you more, even though children.
Oh, of course. I mean, I immediately that thing happened, I contacted, because I have family in Nigeria. I have friends, I have classmates. So, I mean, I contacted many people. So I've been getting information, bits by bits, what has happened. And to look at the picture, the aerial picture of the devastation, that's incredible. Absolutely. You think you are in Beirut or Gaza Strip when you look at the devastation. And then somebody is telling me, mine how come be too dynamite. The area of devastation was so extensive. And this was the doyens of Yoruba politics. Their houses were there, all destroyed, all flattened. Let me tell you what I would have done if I was governor of Oyo State. I would have declared a state of emergency immediately. No nonsense about keep calm or whatever. A state of emergency, because this has never happened to us before. You cannot say, I mean, something that is so unusual and keep calm. You declare a state of emergency straight away. This is an emergency
Situation.
Yes. You don't go there and you say, oh, well, 2 people died. That's completely wishy-washy. Absolutely. As a human being, when you see the devastation.
They are there to protect the citizens of that state, including both their life and property.
But it's not just defend life and property. It's what do you react as a human being?
Man.
When you see a devastation like that as a human being, what do you do? For me, if I was governor of the state, I would have declared a state of emergency immediately. Closed all the borders. You can't have a situation of that magnitude. You are doing the same wishy-washy, keep calm, and the police will come and do this, yada, yada, yada. That's pathetic, man. It's really pathetic. That's lack of leadership. That is lack of leadership. You have to, in this situation, you have to be incisive. Not only will declare a state of emergency, I expected all the other governors to have arrived in Ibadan.
And they have not. And the funny part is that if it is happening in Kano, sir, if it is happening in Kaduna, if it is happening in Sokoto, they will just rush like a cockroach and go there. What is really happening? You see, there is no love among them, or that something is happening. They are hiding for each other as a governors.
No, this is why I said they are gutless. This is not, for God's sake, you are a governor of a state and you can't do anything. They're gutless. They have no guts. They have no balls. They have no bottle. They're all lily-livered. The first thing is you declare a state of emergency. We have never seen such a thing before. That is what emergency is called. We have never seen anything like this before. Police are lobby, I mean, you are so wishy-washy that even the people you are asking, the responders that you are asking, they too will look at it wishy-washy. Decisive, man. State of emergency. You tell the president, we have declared a state of emergency in your state. That's what you tell the president of Nigeria. Something like this has never happened before in Yoruba land. It has never happened before. And you are treating it as if it's just a boya accident. And you say, oh, we will investigate, we will this, we will that. The first thing as a human being is to say, this is something that is unusual. This has never happened before. We declare a state of emergency and then we deal with it. And I mean, just like Nigeria is the man who is responsible, who allegedly is the mining guy, said, we pay. You have killed so many people. You have destroyed so many property. You say, we give Nigeria money. So that shows you how these people treat us with levity, with disdain. How they treat us with they think we are People have died. Property has been destroyed. You say, oh, well, we pay Nigerian government. The government knows that we are here. There is no humanity. There's no humanity. These people are animals. That's why I call Fulani, all these people, savages and barbarians. That people have died. You don't show any sorrow, no compassion. You say, we pay the government money. So you pay government money to kill people? To destroy their property? That's why you pay government money? You couldn't do that in any civilized country in the world.
I think there is one, what do they call it? An information, I don't know if the information is true. They said Bodija market also on fire. Okay, 2 years ago, yeah, it's true. I've clear, it's 2 years ago. They said keep calm. Yes, I remember that when Bola Ahmed Tinubu's campaign, and he didn't even go there when Bodija markets got won. But there is an incident happened after a few days after the Bodija market in Kaduna. Their market also got burned, and then it went there and gave them, is it not 10 billion? Or
no, 50 million naira.
50 million naira, yes.
Yes.
50 million naira. So it is show because
this is you see, I always use this word that my mother used to use, oponu. That these people are oponu. It's very difficult to understand how to translate it into English other than morons. That you are the leader of people and you don't know how to lead. You are the leader of people. The other day I was looking at something, the Osun state governor was dancing. This is the governor of a state.
That one is dancer.
The governor of a state. And Osun state is the cradle of the Yoruba. These people, he was like a gutter boy. Our own this is governor of a state, was behaving as if he was a gutter boy. Anyway, it's all they tell us is keep calm, keep calm, keep calm.
Yeah, let's just keep calm. And then, let me just go to my last question of today's episode. The question said, you said we should start our rally back. That means the Yoruba struggle, to your own side, it is not like the way we started before. And then you said we should start our rally back. We should try to make sure that we wake up this rally. That at least the Yoruba is still on this track of fighting for Yoruba struggle. It's only that the rally was just tough for a little bit, which they put something at play. Do you still believe in a rally, sir?
Oh, yes. 6 months ago, 8 months ago, we were camped permanently in front of Downing Street. you know, and we you know, at that time I was part of Ilana. I was a coordinator for Ilana UK. And, you know, we had rallies at Trafalgar Square, very well attended, because the idea of a rally...
Maybe I should just make a call to a rally coordinator. He might not be hearing us now, but let me make a call to him. Okay. And then he will hear exactly what you want. Maybe there will be a response from his own side. You can continue
I think
making my call, sir.
If I remember, I think Bedroom Media did one in Manchester, which I attended. I think there was another one, which I can't remember where it was, which the ex-Labour leader attended. I can't remember his name now. We had Carnival in London. We attended Carnival in London. We had a whole carnival for ourselves in Hackney. These are the things that we need to. We need to mobilize our people. We need to energize our activists. We need to make people know, particularly the Westerners, the Europeans, the British, and the Americans, that this is not normal. Normal. We do not want this to be normalized. This is not normal. This is how our civilization operated.
Yeah. Baba ẹ wà live pẹ̀lú Baba Dr. Olúṣọlá Òní. Baba sọ̀rọ̀ nípa rally pé why are we stop the rally? Pé ó play a more important role on our struggle. But for the past few months now, the rally have stopped. Baba said, I want my reason for this stop. One, okay, let me make a call to the rally coordinator. Why is it there is no rally in all our places where we are doing it at least few months back? So, it's one line Baba. Baba, the rally coordinator, Prophet Ologuloluwa, they are with you, sir. Láti ṣe ń gbọ́ wọn sà. Ok, wọ́n náà wọ́n ń gbọ́ yẹn tẹ̀síwájú.
The chairman for Yoruba Nation Diaspora Mega Rally and the youth leader for Yoruba Nation youth leader in our diaspora. Nibati Koteberisa is a very good question. And the mandate down. Cherry àti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀ pé rally jẹ́ kan ògì nínú struggle yìí. But in situation whereby tó yẹ pé tábà pè fún rally gbà míì tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn èèyàn tí wọn kì í jáde ó jẹ́ nǹkan tí ó ń bu ìrẹ̀wẹ̀sì sí ọkàn àwọn èèyàn tó dẹ̀ ń bu ìrẹ̀wẹ̀sì sí ọkàn gbogbo àwọn tó wà involved into it. Just for example, rally lẹ́tà ṣe kọjá ní last year ní September ní United Nations. Màá fi gbogbo ẹnu màá fi dárúkọ àwọn YSDM. Nígbà yẹn àjọ plan rally ẹgbẹ́ ìpàjọ máa ṣe rally kódà gbogbo ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ títí dé ibi tí ọjọ́ rally lájọ planet àjọ ṣe ṣùgbọ́n ìyàlẹ́nu ló jẹ́ pé kò sí kankan nínú wọn tá a rí ní rally yẹn torí ẹ̀ pé nǹkan tá a lè jọ plan ni so tó bá ti pé afẹ́ṣe rally tá a pè gbogbo èèyàn tá a pè gbá tá a pè àwo ìgbà kan wà tán ní ọ̀hún kì í pè wọ́n kì í sígbà kan kì í ṣàwò kan but this last one which is not true but even though the last one tá a tún ṣe tó yẹ pé àjọṣe meeting ni àjọṣe gbogbo àjọ plan we didn't say none of them yes that's why it's there. Under the leadership of Baba Yiloge Ngbaye. So there's no encouragement in doing rally because àwọn yìí wá wọ́n máa ń wọn kì í tọ̀nà láti jáde and the ìdílé ṣe pé owó kékeré ló dẹ̀ máa ń ná wa we spend a lot of money and this is a real time tẹ́ pé a dẹ̀ ní the rally jù because I said this nígbà tí ní last time ìgbà tí Buhari wà bẹ́ẹ̀ à ń ṣe rally à ń jáde káàkiri everywhere. But nísìnyí tí Tinubu wà bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí nobody come out again and mo wá wò wípé ṣé ìgbà tí Tinubu á kúrò bẹ̀ tán àtúwájú àdìpá tó wá fẹ́ máa ṣe rally ni will that make sense to us because if you still as if dàbẹ̀ ni pé ìgbà tí Fúlàní wà bẹ̀ là ń ṣe rally ìgbà tí pòlítì ọmọ wọn tí Yorùbá wà bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí à ṣe rally tó bá kúrò bẹ̀ ṣàpá wà bẹ̀rẹ̀ rally gbà yẹn àádẹ́ kó torí pé kì í ṣe ọmọ wọn ló wà bẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ òun náà ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe this is time we need more rally. But to surprise every one of you, well, àṣìṣe lórí ẹ̀ tó bá dẹ̀ tí wọ́n bàbá dẹ̀ sọ pé ṣí ọ̀dà bàbá láti òkè wípé ká continue rally rẹ̀ again, then we see how we work on it. But I'm saying this loud and clear to the whole world. YSDM has not encouraging us with all what we are doing about the rally. They are not supportive. They are not in line with us. Anything we are doing under the platform of a former vice chairman, Okombe, Baba Yiloge. And we don't know reason why they are doing that, and their actions to us is very, very bad. Not encouraging at all.
Baba, I think you heard him clear.
Oh yeah, yes, I recognize him as well.
All right, all right, sir.
So he's not.
So any.
So it's not a strange. In fact, I will say it publicly. They were one of the very few groups that supported us when we took the government of Oslo and the Kitty court case. They donated money to us. So I mean, so I do know.
Baba, he said that under the leadership of Baba Yiloge, the YSDN promised to join them on that rally, but unfortunately, they couldn't show up. And then it shows the way the YSDM was react to them, which is so bad. And the YSDM is the leader, or is a group leader who every one of us believe that is champions the leadership of this struggle. What is your take about that?
Well,
not under the present leadership. It's under the former leadership.
Okay, let me start by saying that I don't want to talk about the YSDM at all. Okay. So that people will know. I mean, I was actually one of the people who started. I was involved in the writing of the Constitution and so on and so forth. And I left. Okay. And I really don't want to go into.
All right, sir. Let me.
What I will say is this: we, regardless of if we fail once, we do it again. If we fail, we do it again. I mean, when we were doing going to Downing Street, sometimes I will go there and there will be 6 people. Sometimes you go there and the place is full. You can never predict, and I was traveling 120 miles to get there, 120 miles to come back home, and then you get there, you meet only 6 people. But we will still be there, shouting and doing, and doing whatever it is, and at least the people knew we were there. Whether we were 6 or 100, the people at Downing Street, they knew we were there. And that's the important thing. It's not just the numbers. This if we believe in our cause, we have to fight for it, no matter how difficult.
Okay, what is your advice to Prophet Olugunluluwa? At least this can start back.
We have to start. Yes, we have to do it. We have to do it. We need to collect. We need to collect. And anybody who has pictures from Ibadan, please send it to my Twitter feed or send it to me on WhatsApp, so that we can collect pictures, that we can have a montage that we could use.
Yes, we have some pictures.
That's what we want to do. We want to have a montage. We want to create banners, so that we can show the world that this is what these people have done to us. This is what these people have done to us. They've been doing this rubbish. The Fulani have been rioting at this since the 1930s. Since the 1930s, they've been doing this rubbish, and we've been accommodating. The time has come to stop it. It's enough. Enough is enough.
Let me just come back to Prophet Olugunluluwa. Baba have said you should start back. Do you willing to start back? At least the case of Ibadan could be, the first picture on starting back the Yoruba Nation rally.
Yeah, actually, to the people, I really concur with Baba, and even though we have it on our agenda for this year already, it's on our first agenda this year, and we are really working about it. Even though not in diaspora alone for the rally, even though in our homeland back. So the rally, we are going to work on the rally, Blackpool, and in all the diaspora. So we are really working on it. Apart from the mega rally, table, even though the youth also, they are also gear up now to work on how to coordinate a world mega rally that will comprise everybody in the whole globe. So the issue of the rally is capital yes, and we are really working on that. And as a leader, I will also put all my time, my strength, my everything on it to see that we make it at last. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed.
So, Prophet Olugunluluwa, thank you so much for joining on the program. Thank you so much, sir. Baba, we have heard from Professor Olugunluluwa, and then he's really trying, even though for Yoruba youth movement, I cannot even call it a movement, Yoruba youth. We have a launching on February 10. That's because we created a website only for Yoruba, not only for Yoruba youth who believe in Yoruba Nation. Those that doesn't believe in Yoruba Nation today, definitely they might believe in Yoruba Nation tomorrow. So so we are working, we're really working tirelessly to make sure that youth are on the same page.
Good.
So you are one of our guests on that day. So
no problem. No.
Baba is our Baba.
As long as I'm still breathing.
We have been together for long. He's my daddy. We have been together for long. And he knows that wherever he belongs to, there always I will be there.
Of course.
Baba knows that whatever I invited him to come and do, Baba will always be there, because we're all working together on the same platform. So with one mind and one spirit, we are together. So Baba,
okay, Baba, this will be my last question on this episode again. Ojo oni àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá ẹni ojo ni wá. Ṣé lóòótọ́ ojo ni wá ni?
You misunderstand. Ojo làwọn leaders wa.
Okay, làwọn leaders wa ni.
There's a difference.
You are right, sir. There's a
total difference.
Yeah, Ojo làwọn leaders wa lóòótọ́.
Yes. We are looking at people as leaders who turn out to be cowards. And one leader, Ojo. That's why I said we have to do this ourselves. We have to forget them, including àwọn ọba mélòó ló dìde pé eléyìí it's not acceptable. How many? I mean, we have what, over 200 obas in Yoruba land. Which one of them has stood up to say this is not acceptable in Yoruba land?
Nobody, just keep silent as if nothing has happened.
Àwọn lójó, not the people. It's not the people. It's those that we give authority to be leaders over us that we have been. It's sadly for us, we have ended up with people who are worthless leaders.
Worthless leaders.
Awolowo, they were in their 30s when they were leading. They were in their 30s. They didn't have any examples. Ṣé àwọn eléyìí ò ní example ni?
One year, some prophet na sọ pé àwọn ọjọ́ kan pé kí ni age I think they mentioned the
Awolowo was 33.
President.
Awolowo was 33.
33.
And Awolowo today is probably the most influential African ever. In the sense that he brought development to Yoruba land, the likes of which was not good. There was no example. Awolowo and Co did not have any examples. They made it themselves.
By themselves, because yes,
they had vision
at that time. They created.
They had vision. They had vision. But what vision have they got? What is the vision that they have for Yoruba land? You are the governor of a state. You are the Oba of a big city. What is your vision for Yoruba land? Let us even say Yoruba land remains in Nigeria. What is your vision?
They have vision, sir. Moving from one town to another.
Vision, vision, I'm nothing. You are a governor. You are going around as if you are a gutter boy. Vision.
By oracle.
Yes, but it is not only in Nigeria that politicians are corrupt.
Yes.
It's not only in Nigeria, but the politicians of other countries are nationalists. They are interested in their own people, in their own country.
Own country, yeah.
There's something intellectually wrong with us, man. There's something wrong with us. And the cancer, we have to find a way of cutting. And the only way we are going to deal with this cancer is by breaking Nigeria. And people who talk rubbish about, you want to break Nigeria. I can tell you one thing. If Nigeria breaks up today, the components will do better than Nigeria.
Of course, they will. There will be competition.
Individual components of Nigeria will do better than Nigeria will ever do.
Yes.
Whether you look in the north, you look in the middle belt, you look in the east, you look everywhere, individual components of Nigeria on their own will do better than Nigeria. Yugoslavia is a good example. The individual Yugoslav republics have done better than Yugoslavia was doing. I mean, it's very difficult to understand how somebody is in the position of leadership does not know how to lead. When you are in a position of leadership, you should know how to lead. And that is the problem that we have, is that we have promoted people all the way up who have absolutely no inclination, no idea whatsoever what they bet. They don't know what to do. Part of the reason why they steal money is because they have no clue what to do. I mean, you are, well, I don't know how old, whatever her name is. How old are you that you are stealing millions and millions of naira? To do what with? What do you propose to do with millions and millions and millions? I can understand even if you stole 1 million or 2 million. You're stealing nearly a billion naira. To do what with? What are you going to do with it? You could drop dead tomorrow. And then when she is caught, she doesn't say, "Oh, I'm sorry." She says,
sorry,
"Oh,
yeah.
She says, if you charge me, I will expose others."
I will expose others. Yes, that is me. They have been doing it.
When I'm talking to people and they say, corruption, our biggest problem is I need you. Shameless. You're shameless. A governor that is dancing like a street boy, it is lack of shame. Could see shame. We are shameless. That's part of the biggest problem. When I left Ibadan, I could go to any place in the world and say, I am a graduate of University of Ibadan. I was proud to say that. I am a graduate of the University of Ibadan, which allowed me, the teaching that I got allowed me to pass the exams without wahala. Even though I was